Welcome to Kimmy TV. If you haven't yet, subscribe down below. I'm back with the part 2 of Storytime and frequently asked questions about gastric bypass. I am 4 weeks post-op, so I'm 1 month in. I lost a total of 33 pounds. I've had my dumping experience. I had it the week before when I took a trip to Vegas with my husband because my sister got married recently. And what happened was it wasn't a good sight. I couldn't call what happened Thanksgiving as a dumping syndrome. I think I just, the water maybe got stuck in the tool, the pouch that we have now. But nevertheless, the dumping experience was not a good experience. What happened was we went to Fremont, the old Las Vegas, and we went to a barbecue joint, but I'm not going to say name because I think that's the only barbecue joint there. But the ribs were delicious. I asked them were they're kind of like, guess soft enough for me to chew and eat and what have you, but I guess my stomach wasn't used to the pork and I guess that type of processed meat and all the flavors, so I got sick, it got stuck, and my body was going through like a shock. I was lightheaded, my mouth started watering, vomit, diarrhea, both, you name it. And it happened there. I had to go to a bathroom at the casino, which thank God the bathrooms were clean. And I had to go to the bathroom and I got sick. So what happened was when I came into the hotel, I had time to relax and I was fine after that. That experience was very difficult for me. I wouldn't just kind of follow what your doctor says. When losing a lot of weight, you're gonna experience a lot of changes as far as your stomach. You're gonna not like certain things that you used to like before. I know now I cannot no longer eat seafood like that, like shellfish, because before I wouldn't break out, but now since I had crab legs, I actually broke out in hives. And I don't know if it was a bad experience with raw crab legs, but it happened twice. So I'm thinking, I guess my new stomach is not, I guess, processing. I don't know. Y'all leave your comments down below if you have any issues with that. But right now I am eating, I don't like mashed potatoes either, so I'm not really a big fan of mashed potatoes. Right now I'm eating a lot of stewed foods. I don't even eat fast food like that. I eat a lot of stewed foods, grilled chicken breasts, and I cut it down really fine and then I eat it. The more protein you eat, the fuller you stay longer. Your hair won't fall out. I haven't had an issue with my hair falling out. I can keep food down without getting sick. My skin is really dry, I guess because of losing the weight really fast. I'm actually kind of at a stall because last week I was like 30 pounds and I was losing the 10 every week, and then this week I was like 3, and another week I was like stood there for like 3 pounds and it's not moving. But when I called the nurse today, she mentioned that your body does, when it loses weight that fast, it has to get time for, I guess, your fat cells or everything to kind of go into like, I don't know, some type of homeostasis where it's trying to preserve whatever. It's basically thinking that your body is depriving itself of food and it's going into starvation mode, which you're really not going into starvation mode because you're actually eating. You're just eating smaller portions. So when I called her there, she said you may stall maybe for a week or 2. You know, she have known people to stall for like 3 or 4 months, but those are like sleep patients. So I'm not going to discourage you from getting sleep. That's your option. You get that. But with I got the gastric bypass because I wanted to lose the most weight, and I wanted to feel. I didn't want to go back and get a revision from the sleeve and to go back and get a bypass. So I got that done, and also I have acid reflux really bad, which I don't have any problems with that anymore because of the surgery. I can drink water. I exercise a lot. I don't do extreme exercises. I don't lift heavy items because you can cause yourself to have a hernia, and that is that could be fatal. So don't lift anything heavy. I do a lot of walking. I kind of push myself to go maybe up an incline, a small incline, but I do a lot of walking. And if you're having issues with gas, you can walk. Tips that I can give you is pre-op, start 2 weeks, maybe a month early. Try to try different protein shakes that you think that you're gonna like, and if you do like them, let it transition you over into post-op, and you should have an easier time dealing with that. Also, I'm into a lot of soups now, and I think that's one reason why I'm losing a lot of weight. But I know my weight kind of stalled now because I'm transitioning from the liquids to soft foods. Now I'm going into the stage of eating like little small portions of other little things now that it's 4 weeks. I'm not eating what I used to eat. I don't eat the fast food. I haven't had fast food. I also don't eat sugar, and that was one symptom that I had. Some people can eat sugar and then they be okay, but I noticed after the bypass, if I had a little bit of sugar, my heart would start racing and fluttering. So I don't drink and eat a lot of sugar, but I kind of noticed that I kind of miss sugar a little bit, but then again, I don't miss sugar, if that makes sense. So a lot of things I'm starting to make without sugar, and it's actually pretty good. I don't drink sweet beverages. I can't pronounce that word. I don't drink sweet drinks, so I do drink a lot of water, and that's what kind of keeps me hydrated and really keeps me energized. I drink plenty of water. Also, if you haven't yet, if you want to start getting your stomach flat, it's just me. I'm not telling you this. I'm not a paid I'm not a doctor or, you know, an advocate or anything like that, but this is just me, and I'm giving you my tips. So if you haven't yet, I was like week 1, I just let my stomach rest, and after that, I started waist training my stomach to try to get my body down, and I do wear compressions, which I don't have the compressions on today, and as you can see, my arms, starting to lose my arms, and it does feel strange. The loose fat and skin feels really strange. So I would say if you're trying to get small and contour your body into where you want it to be, I would wear at least a waist trainer, or maybe like a shaper, a body shaper that you can wear every day under your clothing, and that can help you form your body to where you want to form it. Because I've seen a lot of YouTube and Pinterest before and afters, and that's what they do. So, and their bodies look amazing, and even once they take the shapers and the waist trainer off, their body still looks good without it on. So I would suggest doing that. Also, cut out a lot of the carbs. I carb count. I always look at my nutrition facts, and also yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of nutritional facts and try to eat healthy. I think that's the best thing you really can do, is eat healthy. I know I had some emails stating that you have to wear what do they tolerate, what they don't tolerate. It depends on the hospital and your surgeon's preferences of what they want. Like, I know when I went in the hospital, I couldn't wear no jewelry. My hospital, I couldn't wear no socks. I had to get their socks. They had to rewash me. My fingernails, you see that they're red, right? They had to be clear because they want to check the circulation in your fingers. No hairpins. No, I have a septum, which I folded back in my nose. You know, the other video, you probably see the septum. They said that was okay, but they had to put some type of Vaseline, I guess, around that part. So when they put the grounding pad on, it wouldn't burn me. But nothing ever burned me. There's like, just in case something happened and it burned me, you know, anything metal, it can't come in contact with it. Everybody asked me about how long did you do the liquid diet for? I did my liquid diet for 2 weeks, but it was a small transition. Like, for breakfast, I would drink protein shakes. For lunch, I would eat a salad or a soup, and for dinner, I would eat a hearty dinner. I did that until the day before surgery, and it was still easy for me to transition over because I would just wake up in the morning and do a liquid diet. I do eat fruits now. I do grapes, because that's like my substitute. If I really want something sweet, I would eat like grapes, or maybe a mango or something really sweet, but I'll eat a small portion of it because, you know, that does have natural, some fruits have natural sugar in it. They also asked me about the gas pain. If you looked at my first video, you will see that they do pump your stomach with a lot of gas so they can move around in your stomach to do the bypass or sleeve or balloon or whatever you are getting done down there, lap band, who knows. But they do put gas in your stomach so they can move around. That gas does take a while to go out. Right now, it's not an issue with me having gas because the gas comes the way it goes in, it comes out. I also had a question about BMs, which are bowel movements. Yeah, we do have bowel movements now. Mine are not as frequently as they used to be, but I can get one every other day. And I'm fine after that. It doesn't hurt. Before the bypass, it used to hurt when I used to have bowel movements. But now it doesn't hurt. It's easy. I do weigh myself before and after my bowel movements so I can figure out how much I lost. That's my personal thing. You don't have to do that. I do. I haven't bought new clothes yet. I still wear my old clothes. If you want to, you might have to invest in a belt because you're going to need a belt. So I am wearing big clothes. Like this shirt I got this from Shein, which if you look at my other videos, you can see that I tried on the shirt and the shirt was fitted. Now, it's loose, baby. The shirt's loose. That's basically what we're going through right now. This is the first month. I plan on losing more weight. So my goal was to lose 150 pounds. So say that I lost between 32 to 33 pounds. I'm stuck on that like one weight stall. So right now I'm stuck with losing at least 119 more pounds, which I don't think that'll be hard to lose. And once I get down to my goal weight, I'm going to try to build a lot of muscle. So that's my goal. I'm not forcing you to tell you bypass is the greatest thing that you should get. Some people prefer the sleeve, some people prefer the bypass, some people prefer the lap band, some people prefer the balloon, some people prefer no surgery at all. But I personally got the bypass. It was more invasive, but you lose the most amount of weight, and you don't have to get those rebounds. I do not want to go back through that step of getting surgery again. So if I can eat healthy and do what I got to do to lose the maximum amount of weight, I'm going to do that. And that's going to be that on losing the weight. So if you have any comments and questions, or email me, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer your questions. If you want me to do a video or anything else, feel free to do that. Also, before I go, like, if you got old clothes that you used to wear, keep your clothes, because you just never know when, you'll be at a stall and you can't wear anything. Like, I still got clothes from when I was younger. I got like jeans and pants, and like I'm creeping back into them pants and stuff, so I ain't gotta buy no new clothes like that, girl, boy, whoever. But yeah, if you haven't yet, subscribe down below. And this is the part 2, so maybe next week I may post week 5 if I lose any more weight. But we're gonna be talking about other stuff, and I'm gonna do like a healthy mukbang. Y'all wanna do it? I think that'll be funny. It's called mukbang. I don't know, but anyway, comment, subscribe down below. I'll talk to you later. Bye.